All right, today I want to talk about supersets, and maybe you've performed them, maybe you haven't, maybe you're kind of confused as to why you should do a superset or what the hell a superset even is. So a superset is basically when you do an exercise that targets a muscle and then you jump right into an exercise that's different without a rest in between that's going to work it a little bit differently. And the idea behind this is it's going to save time. So if you're pressed on time in the gym, like you only have a short amount of time to work out a certain day, they can be great to get more in. They also are going to increase the tension and the strain on the muscle because they're not being allowed to rest in between the exercises. So it's putting the muscle under more tension, under more strain, which is ultimately going to lead to better gains. So they're a great thing to incorporate. And you can do them with pretty much any kind of exercise. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing or, what muscle group you're working out, you can incorporate a superset. If I'm doing, let's say triceps, so maybe I'm doing a behind the head tricep extension. So what I would basically do is I would do this exercise, then I would have my next one already set up. Maybe it's skull crushers. I'd go lay down on the bench, perform the skull crusher without resting in between. Now, this is going to be pretty difficult to do because your muscles aren't having a chance to rest in between, and so you're going to wear out a lot faster. You may not be able to do quite as much weight, especially by the time you get to the second exercise in the superset. But again, it's going to work the muscle out a lot harder because you're not giving it a chance to recuperate. And the way you kind of want to set it up is when you do in the example I just used, the overhead tricep extension or behind the head, you're going to do that and you're going to run over and you're going to do another tricep exercise. Maybe it's skull crushers, maybe it's push downs, whatever it may be. And that's going to be one set. So you'll do as many as you can with one, as many as you can with the other. Then you'll take a short rest and then you'll jump back into the one you started with. So you're basically just combining two exercises together without pauses in between and treating them the same way as you would sets for just a standard one exercise. Another advantage to doing supersets is, let's say there's a muscle group that you feel is not caught up to the others. We probably all have that one muscle group that we'd like to improve, that we struggle with, and this can be a really great way to improve that by getting in extra strain on that muscle group. So if you've never tried supersets, I highly recommend that you add them in, even if it's not every single day when you're working out that you're adding them in, once a week or twice a week, do a few superset exercises, and I think you're really going to find that it has great benefits for you. All right, if you've gotten anything out of this video, please hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any future videos. And remember, you've got this.